everyone, and welcome to the very first 11-Bit Studios digital showcase. I'm Gabriela Sieminkovic, the communications lead here at 11-Bit. And with me is someone very special.
Hello, I'm Alex Jordan. I'm the voice behind some of your favorite characters in video games. I'm making that decision for you, such as Mr. Hands in Cyberpunk 2077, Gian in Wuthering Waves, Rook in Dragon Age, the sex noises in Baldur's Gate 3.
But most importantly,
Jan Dolsky in The Altars, or rather, all of the Jan Dolskys in The Altars.
Alex, it's a pleasure to have you with us. And we are here to share some really cool updates and gameplay-heavy trailers and dev insights from recently released and upcoming titles in our portfolio. Promise, you won't be seeing too much of us throughout the showcase. You came here for games, and that's exactly what we are going to focus on.
I guess it makes the most sense if we
start with The Altars? Sure, since you're already dressed the part, why not?
Okay, so any minute now, we're about to launch a free major content update with all sorts of cool new features. I'm talking the ability to redesign your base, the ability to redesign your suit, a photo mode, which I am so excited for, a new base module, the Gamer's Den, to make all of us gamers feel at home, new storylines, new events, and so much more.
Also, by popular demand, an additional relax mode for those of you that don't want to bother too much with the survival elements or inventory management of the game. And a rehold saving system that now allows you to save upon exiting the game or during crucial story moments.
But I think it's probably best if you just see it for yourself. So let's take a look at that trailer.
We got a thief to catch. The air reeked of betrayal. Why do I get the feeling you're not telling me everything?
The free major content update is out now to everyone that owns the game on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS, with the DLC coming in 2026, so stay tuned.
The Altars and The Altars Deluxe Edition are now 30% off, so if you had it on your wish list, might be a good time to grab it. Now, let's move on to the newest game from 11-Bit Studios Publishing, Howl.
Why do you keep fighting? He is gone. He left you, and he will never return. You've wandered through the hidden veil, got lost in the howling shadows, almost drowned in the wailing marshes. For what? How many spirits will you kill to find him? How many stones will you turn? You reach for secrets your father never taught you, to harness the power of the spirit. You carry the burden of these broken creatures. Will they ever carry yours? You are alone and utterly lost. And all the while, you ask the same question. Will I ever hold him again?
Death Howl is a Souls-like deck builder. Yes, you heard that right, that mixes turn-based grid battles with crafting decks of powerful cards to challenge your tactical sense and adaptability.
And what's important, it launches tomorrow.
And if you're still not convinced that a deck builder can be a Souls-like, then we've got one more trailer for you, the 11 Facts trailer, an 11-bit Studios classic that might just change your mind.
Welcome to the spirit world, Ro. I have prepared something for you. Here lie 11 visions, each whispering a fragment of truth. One by one, you will face them, and the sorrowful spirit world will unveil itself in all its wonder. The journey begins with death. Not yours, but a breath that has already left the living world. Olvi, your son. To follow his steps, you must loosen the chains of flesh and walk the twilight path. Few remember it, save for the shamans of the north, like you and like me. This is your calling. This world is no void, but a vast world to explore. It lures you with its beauty and strikes with its shadows. Here you will discover places of power, uncover hidden lore, and chart a path shaped by your choices. Every step teaches new skills and powers. Exploration itself is your first test. This path will test you, Ro. The spirits have given you power, but they also watch your every step. Do not rush. Listen to the sounds of the battlefield. Move with care and choose your strikes with wisdom. For each breath and each skill matters. In the spirit world, nothing is as it seems. A path once cleared will again swarm with restless spirits after you heal at a sacred grove. But there is a secret few dare to speak. The groves are bound together. From anywhere in the world, you may call upon their power and swiftly travel back to one, crossing vast distances in but a breath. As your array of powers grows stronger, you may feel safe. Beware, Ro. Greater spirits dwell deeper, testing your tactics and forcing you to adapt. Since brute force means nothing for them, every encounter is a trial of strategy and new abilities. Remember, Ro, struggle is decided as much in preparation as in clash. The land is not barren. It yields herbs, fragments, and omens that you can craft into new gifts. Every one single skill can turn defeat into triumph. Defeated spirits may leave you with gifts of power, carried on winds of forgotten time. Within their death howls lies the essence of the spirits, voices of the dead that lend you strength. In the most forsaken corners lie totems carved by hands long gone, still pulsing with power, still waiting to aid you. Choose them, and choose them well. But do not lose sight of why you came here. Your son has passed beyond the living, and this is your last chance to bring him back. Seek his trail through the dreamland before his spirit crosses the last river. never to return. One last thing, Ro. Your journey of grief does not need to be a lonely one. Though the spirit world can be gloomy and dangerous, not all spirits are enemies. If you wield your abilities wisely, some might even become your allies. And you, silent watcher behind the blinking glass, yes, we see you. Witness this dream woven of sorrow and wonder, shapes and colors entwined to draw you deeper. A living canvas where every detail tells its tale. I saw them in a trance, a trinity of makers, free, unfettered, bound only by vision. Each stone, each shadow they shaped by hand, untouched by false minds of iron and smoke. This world was born from their craft and passion. The vision fades, Ro. Images scatter like ash upon the wind. Yet before silence claims me, I whisper one last truth. Soon, you shall see it all with your own eyes. So keep them open.
If you're impatient to play Death Howl after watching both videos, and honestly we can't blame you, then you can play the demo now, available on Steam. Otherwise, see you on launch day tomorrow, December 9th. Also, Death Howl is coming to Nintendo Switch 1, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Xbox Game Pass February 19th. Save the date.
Up next, we've got a message from the devs of the recently released publishing title, Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. Let's hear from Digital Sun.
Hello shopkeepers! It's been only a few weeks since we launched the early access of Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. And honestly, seeing so many of you have fun in Tresna has been incredibly motivating for the whole team. Knowing that this sequel resonates with you means more than I can say. So, on behalf of the whole Digital Sun team, thank you. We want to build this game not just for the community, but with the community. And your feedback is already shaping our next steps. Every comment, every idea, it really helps us improve. So, if you haven't joined us on Discord yet, please do. Come, tell us what you're enjoying, what feels off, what you would love for us to add to the game. Keep it all coming. It really makes a difference. And since many of you have been asking about what's next, we are excited to share that our early access roadmap is out now. So be sure to check our social media channels and the Steam page. It will give you a glimpse of what we're working on behind the scenes. And trust me, there is much more in store. The content that you have seen so far is a foundation that we want to build on, adding more of all the elements that combined make the game unique. New characters in Tresna, like the Bloodlet Seller, new shop mechanics, extending the combat possibilities, the relics, the endless vault rewards, and very critically, seeing what awaits for Will and his friends once the vault finally opens, and why Moloch is looking for it. Without spoiling anything, I can say that being endless is at the heart of what Moonlighter 2 is. This won't be a long wait. During 2026, we will release major updates to the game, and the simultaneous release of 1.0 on PC and consoles is also coming very soon. Thanks again for the warm welcome to Early Access. Make sure you leave a review if you haven't already, it really means a lot. Stay tuned, there is plenty more on the way, and we can't wait to keep building Moonlighter 2 together with all of you. See you in Tresna.
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault Early Access is available on Steam, Windows Store, and PC Game Pass. Be sure to join the Digital Sun Discord channel to share your feedback about the game. Is it me, or is it getting kind of cold in here all of a sudden?
Could be, since we have news straight from New London. The very first DLC for Frostpunk 2, Fractured Utopias, is launching now, along with another 3 major content update for base game owners, available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS.
So let's watch the launch trailer and hear more about the DLC straight from the game director.
Utopia is an ideal commonwealth whose inhabitants exist under seemingly perfect conditions. This word is also used to denote visionary reform that tends to be impossibly idealistic.
Is it really impossible? What if I told you that Utopia is within reach? And you have the opportunity to create it yourself. Choose a sign carefully. Oh, I know they are so different. Your decision may breed resistance and strife, though you may choose a less radical path. Together, we shall endure the worst that may befall us. Explore all the paths to forge a perfect world. A true utopia. But for whom shall it truly be?
Hi, I'm Łukasz Juszczyk and welcome to this special episode of City Unbound. Special because we will talk about our first Frostpunk 2 DLC, Fractured Utopias. In this DLC, we focused on expanding and deepening Utopia Builder, our spin on sandbox mode in Frostpunk world. First and foremost, we invite you to dive back into the world of Frostpunk, a world that has matured immensely since launch, expanded and refined also thanks to your feedback. True to our design philosophy, this DLC was also very much shaped by your voice. For some players, story campaign is the main dish of Frostpunk 2. We see it more as a first taste before you dive into full experience of Utopia Builder. This is where the game really opens up into this vast, intricate space built for unpredictable stories. Stories that emerge not just through our gameplay systems, but also from your imagination. The real stars of this DLC are the factions. Our goal was to highlight their distinct identities, which come from their particular vision for the world, their own utopia. To give each utopia its own flavor, every faction now has a unique utopia tree. New city structures, abilities, and laws that change the gameplay in meaningful ways and offer a lot of variety. Consider this. Each of the 8 factions has its own tree, and within each tree there are 12 nodes to unlock. Yep, that's a lot of new content to discover. To make factions feel even more integral to the Utopia Builder, we've completely redesigned the main menu, adding one of the most requested features, the ability to force your starting faction. But remember, as one faction gains your favor and sets on its path towards Utopia, another one will always rise in opposition. Speaking of emergent narrative, there's plenty of new laws, story arcs, and consequences to discover. Overall, we are adding over 100 new narrative events. And it's not just the radical factions that got all the attention. We are introducing a whole new middle path as part of our free major content update releasing alongside Fractured Utopias. That's right, this path will be available to all players. It is shaped by laws proposed by regular citizens with a centrist mindset, and it won't break your moral backbone for a change. Okay, but what about those who prefer more story-driven experience? Well, sit tight, we've got your back. In this DLC, we are introducing brand new tales, providing you with even more tools to inject narrative flavor into your Utopia Builder playthroughs. There are 2 new tales to experience, complete with handcrafted, well-written content you don't want to miss. Doomsayers centers around a wave of defeatism and pessimism that threatens to infect your society. Our second tale is called Plague. Here you must research and deploy a vaccine before a deadly disease overwhelms your entire city. Tales are narratively framed gameplay twists, stories that explore how ideology holds up under extreme pressure. The best part? You can play them in any configuration you want, even all at once. It's something that has never been done before in any strategy game, and a great way to challenge yourself. So good luck and build your own utopia!
Frostpunk 2 Fractured Utopias is available now, both on PC and consoles. You can grab Frostpunk 2 and Frostpunk 2 Deluxe Edition at 40% off. 2 more DLCs are planned for 2026, both with additional free content updates for base game owners. That was the final trailer of our digital showcase. We've just launched the free major content update for the Altars and the very first DLC for Frostpunk 2 Fractured Utopias.
We gave you 11 facts about Death Howl, we showed you the launch trailer, and that game comes out on PC tomorrow. Plus, we were joined by the devs of Moonlighter 2 The Endless Vault, who gave us updates about the early access.
Well, I think it's time to wrap things up.
Almost. Shouldn't we tell them about the Zalmatelier collab updates?
Right, of course. Well, the floor is yours.
Okay, so the bad news is the second round of Yarndolski tracksuits are sold out. But the good news is there's a restock available right now. And the creative minds at Zalmatelier are bringing you new designs like this Molly jacket. So stay tuned for more info. Okay, now I think we are officially out of updates and we can close out the show.
Well, yes and no. Yes, we are ready to close the show, but no, we are not out of updates just yet. There is one more upcoming title from our portfolio that we haven't talked about. But I think it's best to leave it to the game's director.
Gabriella, it's been a pleasure hosting the very first 11-Bit Studios digital showcase with you. You're an angel, light goes wherever you walk, and you wrote this script.
Alex, I did. Thank all of you for joining us today. And don't forget, you can check out the 11-Bit Studios publisher sale page on Steam, as well as the 11-Bit Studios social media channels to follow everything that we've covered here today.
We hope you've all enjoyed your time with us. Here's that very exciting update, and we'll see you all next time.
Hello everyone, my name is Maciej Suecki, I am the game director of the upcoming Frostpunk 1886. And today, I would like to take you behind the scenes of the project. We're rebuilding the original Frostpunk using Unreal Engine to give you refined mechanics and major visual upgrade. But this is so much more than just a remaster. We're expanding the game to give you a ton of unique content. The team is hard at work to visually improve the game in a major way. We can show you a sneak peek into this process today. One of the biggest areas we are focusing is the people of New London. The first Frostpunk was all about the individual survival of your citizens, and we want to take you even closer to them. One idea that we are currently exploring are improved animations and the use of motion capture. This will let us show you more expressive behaviors and as such gives more personality to the citizens. We are upgrading the lighting system to enhance the city's atmosphere and highlight the harsh frozen feel of the Frostland. We're also upgrading building textures to give New London a more grounded feel and players a more immersive experience. Keep in mind that we are still about 2 years ahead of the release, so everything you are seeing here is early in the development. And there's much more we'll be showing you in the future updates, so stay tuned. Be sure to wishlist the game and see you back where it's all began in New London 1886.